The main piece I'm gonna do for you all is called I Write, and it basically explains why I write poetry, right? Some of you may have. In a world devoid of truth, I write because the pain in my soul lingers. I write for soul searching redemption song singers. I write for rebel cells in Iraq and Palestine, freedom bringers. I write for disabled victims of American bombs who can't write for themselves because they have no toes and no fingers. I write for politicians lying in the Red House, truth killers, because they're the true killers. I write for misguided ghetto youth Gambino gunslingers. I write for teachers who push on through dark days because they know that they're the light bringers. I see so much wrong, so I write to try to do the right thing because babies dying in the ghetto don't care about statistics. The Prime Minister read them out over the TV, but they don't have one, so they missed it. Me, I write for misfits who can't seem to find their way out from under the colonial fist yet. I write because when they call me third world, I take it as a threat on my life. So I write to keep my conscience clear so I could sleep nights. So when I lay my head down, I know I done right, so I can't be wrong. I write for 18-year-old mothers working 18-hour days to feed families. That's too long. And for too long, my people have taken positions of weakness when we so strong. I write for soldiers, pushing up flowers in cemeteries. All that potential energy long gone before it benefit we, but then it fit we. Because we laugh when we should cry. I write for patients lying on hospital floors with curable diseases right now, waiting to die. I write because every single day we are forced to experience the unthinkable, and me, I have to ask why. Why we allow ourselves to be governed by power-drunk fools who only do their own thing. Why after 200 years we still rule by this Judeo-Christian, neo-political Westminster shit stem. Why we don't resist them? Instead we give them our babies wrong election time so they could kiss them. Then when babies old enough to fight, they enlist them, drag them into wars we don't condone. I don't want to be forced to pick up a gun, so I pick up a microphone. If you believe in what I say and hear my words, and let me know that I am not alone. And if your path is ever lost and your way you can't find, remember I write to remind you that borders only exist in our passports and in our minds. Thank you. Right. Right. Shakeela, you're not going to leave me here again. Shak. What's that? If I can talk for the night? And I can stand up here all night, you know. Me and Tyrone was in the car cracking one set of stale joke from here, from Port of Spain to here, so I could start. I don't know if I'll go enjoy it. Alright, Mr. Shak, are you going to grace us with your presence? I am going to call on stage now a man about twice my size. I could not fill his shoes, literally. Is he? I ain't lying. Well, alright, you see, why you had love, wanna be in love, trying to be in. Alright, what's going on? How you? What's the status? Good night. Alright. What would you say? Now, they say I'm not versatile. I'm too political. I so critical of everything. Muhammad, you ever love anyone? Truth be told, I know the soft look and tender touch that gives way to shivers on cold nights turn warm, but I can't tell you. And I know what it feels like to ride a wave of ecstasy until it crashes on earthly pleasure shores, leaving you battered and bruised and smiling. But I can't tell you. And I know what it feels like to have 1,002 butterflies take turns tickling my stomach, trying to make me throw up while I talking to her, but I can't tell you. And I know what it feels like to feel like a stalker because every day you see her. And you make a point of coincidentally being there. There, of course, being wherever. She happened to be at the point in time till you could tell the time by her. And you hope it's fine by her that you'd much rather lime with her. But since she won't permit that just yet, then you'll just lime by her. Around her, anywhere near, till you could tell when she's changed shampoos by just standing downwind from her hair. Yeah, I can't tell you. I know what it feels like to spend a half an hour writing a text message just so you get it just right. Only to find out that she just take off her phone after 10 in the night. And if she get it in the morning, it goes song all wrong. I have stood in a Mario's line nearly 10 miles long just to stand behind her. Wherever she having, I having that too. Just so I can say, I like the same thing on my pizza like you. Eating mushrooms and olives till my face turning blue. I can't spit it out and I don't know what to do because I hate pizza. But it don't matter. Because every time she puts a slice to her mouth to chew, she closes her eyes and smiles on you. Hope that thought of pizza Because I thought of you too. What will I do? How can I tell you that I am stuck on the thought of this girl like glue? I want to be a fly on the wall in her room. And if I was that fly, I give my left wing to fall in a cup of juice when she wasn't looking, just so she would drink me down, suck me into her veins, and I would forever be a part of her, never apart from her. I just want her to see me. Like the first breath she takes on a morning, I want to give her life because I know I would give my life to keep her breathing. My poetic rhyme and reason, half human, half sweetness like starch mango in season. My Dogla, Chinese, Indian, Rasta, Queen Sheba, Nefertiti. I swear, transcending time to come to meet me. How could I not be grateful? I swear I would spend 1,000 nights on my knees in prayer if it would make her more faithful in me. Turn my heart inside out just to show her what she does to me. She's the strings on a guitar I have not yet learned to play. Everything my heart wants to express but has not yet learned to say. The ABC of love. She's made me see that love is not an overrated, outdated concept. Not a shallow beach whale in a world that lacks depth. Not another boring free before 11 tsunami Friday night's fete, because she's made me feel all these things and I don't even know her name yet. Right? For the lovers, those who wish to. Right, Mistah Shak, it's all yours.
Good night, everybody. Please give a round of applause to our impromptu MC. Muhammad boy. Yes, so first of all, I want to thank Shakeela again for inviting us to experience this. I can't remember how long ago, but Shakeela had a show by Benjamin's a while back, whenever that was, and you know, I was lucky enough to be part of that, and the energy was nice. I missed the second one for reasons beyond my control, but I hear again, so I just jump out the car and he finished tuning the guitar good, and Shakeela say, well, hey, you're rich. Man bless the place. And so, you know, we're always ready, you know. So, the first song I'm going to do is a song that I wrote quite a while ago. This song is about 7 years old. It was recorded and released about 4 years ago. And it's a song that I realized that I'm going to sing until I'm old and grey. Unfortunately in a sense, and fortunately in a sense. But for those of you who might be familiar with this song, this is not the style I'm accustomed doing this song, and I just feel to do it a difference tonight, because even though I wrote this song so long ago, it's a song that remained pertinent. Feel free to follow me now. So I ask you, who are your friends? Who are your foes? Can you tell the difference between them and those? Do you really know the wolves in sheep's clothes? Who are your friends and your foes? I say, who are your friends? Who are your foes? Can you tell the difference between them and those? Do you really know the wolves in sheep's clothes? Who are your friends and your foes? I say, man could be so wicked in the mind and the spirit, in the mind and the spirit. Because your very best friend, Lord, he could diss you in a minute, he could diss you in a minute. Life is such a dangerous game, but we all got to play it, but we all got to play it. Because you trust and you love Jah, man does easily betrayed, they does easily betrayed. Because you see a man face, can't see heart in the wink of an eye. He'll tell you apart, the people who you feel bad in your interest, watch them just be the first ones to discuss. Sometimes some people's actions are never really their intentions. Therefore it is your mission to keep them in your vision and keep them in derision in the valley of decision. But every day we've got to face this question: who are by now, plenty of all one night, I never hear the song on the radio. That is because, I don't tell all this song about me, I just talk my mind. That is because right now, the fashion is a play arsonist. So you ain't going to hear me on the radio. Because I just talk the truth. But here what happened to me? Certain people jump in me, and they feel see me, and they feel see me, every time that they see me, it's brother where you have to give me, brother where you have to give me. Who I want complimentary, want a CD or some money, want a CD or some money. So I love them fools of Lord, when they come wrong again for me, when they come wrong again for me, and then they want to talk about this rank shot pulling. When I was catching my ass, they never gave me nothing. When I couldn't find food to put on me plate, them same people, them was passing me straight with. I greet them with love, they greet me with hate, and all I do for them, they do appreciate, and only love I show, they can reciprocate, but my character they want to assassinate. But if it's this youth, them are intimidate. I don't fight wicked in the physical state. I walk from Mount Zion, they will activate, but I still got to contemplate, Lord. Who are your friends? Who are your foes? Can you tell the difference between them and those? Do you really know the wolves in sheep's clothes? Who are you? Go ahead, Jason. Take it away. So, for those of you here, I never heard this song before, feel fortunate because you hear the remix before you hear the original song. Yeah? So all you feel, all you like it? I want to ask the next question. Is it the truth? Yeah, because I know the older folks have a saying, every skin teeth and no laugh. Yeah? So yeah, what tell them? Well, 24 hours and the Father God, give me the patience. Just give me the patience. Please give me the patience to deal with iniquity workers and the pestilence. With them and the pestilence. With them and the pestilence. God, them would never want to see the youth step up in a prominence. To step up in a prominence. To step up in a prominence. God, the life they could not live and living it without hindrance. Living it without hindrance. Living it without hindrance. And that's why between my friend and my foe show the difference. Cause every step I make, they want to create turbulence. But no matter how them I try to come insult my intelligence, their work's gonna be the evidence. Because I know man could be so wicked in the mind and the spirit, in the mind and the spirit. Because your very best friend, Lord, he could diss you in a minute, he could diss you in a minute. See I'm in face, Lord, but you can't see her, can't see her. Say in a split second, but a fella by the name of Robert Lester Marley tell me, here we tell me. Some will eat and drink with you, yeah. Then behind them, Susu Pandi. Why are you acting like all they don't know this song? Only you. Come on, man. That's why I ask you, who are your friend? Who are? Wait now, let's sing it. Just now. No. Who are you? Who are? Good gosh, can you tell the difference between them and do you really know the wolves in sheep's clothes? Who are your friends and your foes? One more time for me. Who are your friends? Shakeela, what you worry me to go for the people in the audience to sing? Do you really know the wolves in sheep's clothes? Who are your friends and your... You know, realness, you know? And I conscious of what to do right now. I want to stay a little mellow. I don't want to get too controversial yet. Because I had to come back with my partner, Collis Durante. You know a fellow by the name of Collis Durante? Yeah, that is my good boy. That is my good partner. And together with myself, himself, and the impromptu MC, and a few other people, right? We form an alliance called the Surgeon Blade Panel. Yeah? And first of all, I want to put your hands together for Mr. JC Bishop and the bassman Jeremy. Good night, Jeremy. First time I've had the pleasure of making your acquaintance. But I'm feeling the vibes. So anything could happen here tonight. Let us good night. It's been a while. Mr. Collis Uranti, wherever you are. This is Slice and Dice. Oh, children, seeds of hatred we keep on sowing and watching them blossom like fools. Why can't we see that's what they're hoping for, so that they can divide and rule? So we got to get together, because love is the only solution. So now that we know the answer, we've got to spread this news to each and everyone and tell them Jah love, Jah love, Jah love is the only cure for hatred and war. Let's tell them Jah love, Jah love, Jah love, it's the remedy for hostility. Let's speak of Jah love, Jah love, Jah love, it's the only thing that can make us sing a song of Jah love to all and sundry. To everybody, Jah love will cross all boundaries. Let's speak of Jah love to the young and old. Jah love for every soul. Jah love can heal the world. 'Cause I say we've got to know love so we can show love to everyone that we meet. Because when you feel love, I mean real love, it is so liberating and sweet. And so let's get
The 23rd Psalm. We call it the Song of the Good Shepherd.